Hey everybody, welcome to 24 Slayton. Tim, this is
Jerry.
and this is
Luis.
Yeah, we have some new guys in today, and we're gonna just talk, see what's happening. I brought Jerry in. I worked with him a couple times, and he brought his friend in, and let's see what happens.
All right, Tim, before we even continue, I have to ask. Cause
You wanna go to the bathroom?
I had to use the restroom, and there was the little, what do they call it, tushy thing?
Bidet.
Is that a bidet?
Yes,
That must,
it's amazing.
so you love water up your ass.
No, touching my ass.
Oh, it
All
touches
right,
your ass.
I gotta go bathroom.
Okay, just making sure.
It's
And then they're like,
I was
"Where's
curious.
Jerry?"
I didn't even. I was there to take a piss,
where's
and
Jerry?
all of a sudden I felt like I needed to take a shit, but I couldn't. But I was just like, damn it, I can't try it.
it's
Jeez, I'm gonna start driving
It's
down
amazing.
this way. There's just a knock on the door. Like, I gotta go bathroom, bro.
I was curious.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
For 2
lie. I
days.
was curious.
yes, it's amazing.
Wow.
My son bought it for me.
You weren't drinking out of it, were you? Like a
What?
faucet? Or you're like,
Yeah,
Have it wash my ass every time?
yes,
Like,
yes,
I'm not gonna lie.
that's great.
I like that.
yes.
That is
It's great.
great.
Like my son bought it for me for Christmas. I put it on.
Well, before I leave, I gotta
the
try
best
that.
present he's ever bought me.
I'm gonna
Yes.
try that before I leave.
Jerry's gonna
hands
pull a
down.
groin just trying to make a
Yeah.
shit over here.
Maybe.
He might cut this short and just go cut it.
Where do you get that at?
They have a lot of places.
Oh.
I don't know where he got it. I don't know where
No,
he
he's
got
serious.
it.
He wants to
I
know.
love it.
Yes.
I'm gonna get this guy, but extra strength
But
pressure.
no, that one actually has hot and cold water, so
No
it comes up.
way.
It's warm.
Oh
So,
my goodness
Yes,
gracious.
it's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I saw a couple videos on that, like when you travel to like certain countries where it's
They
like
have
that's
that,
it's
but
just
hey.
it's just a normal thing.
Yeah.
yes,
You know, but it's such a foreign concept to us. But
Here,
yeah, for sure.
absolutely. Toilet paper.
not here.
Throw it in there.
No, it's not a foreign concept here.
For us,
No,
for us.
not,
completely
no,
different.
not here.
Yeah.
That's not a foreign concept. Maybe outside of this
Yes,
house,
that's
it's
what
a
he
foreign
said.
concept.
That's it.
Tim and his,
Completely different.
you know,
Yeah.
home, of course. Right on. Well, thanks for having us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Exactly. Thanks.
We'll just hang out. And Jerry said he has a lot to talk about.
Do I?
And then he said,
I just said
I might not have a lot to talk about, so I'll bring you on.
No, I just said, wow, my buddy Lewis has got the same ideas, and we disagree, agree.
Do we?
But, you know, what's going on right now? What kind of America are we living in right now? What is really happening right now? They call somebody a he or she. It's offensive. It's weird. It's just weird. It's just, you know,
Well, you guys have kids,
what
young
the kids are going to go into. You have a kid.
No, yeah, he's older.
How old is he?
He's 28.
Okay. And
Oh,
when
wow.
he's 45, he's going to be right there.
No, he's good.
Ah.
He's been there. When he went to school, he went through all that. A lot of
Through
it.
all what?
A lot of it. A lot of
what?
kids changing and the
29 though.
yes.
At 29.
No,
I feel,
no,
I
when he
feel
was- when he was
I
in high
feel
school-
missed a lot of the
No.
new
No,
stuff.
no.
No.
That stuff was not in the whole pronouns. I can be a cat. I can be that. No, that wasn't
There was
back then.
when Jordan was
you
younger,
were a
he went through a lot of
baby.
that.
Well, that's crazy.
Like his couple of his friends turned. I think like 4 of his friends are now a different gender.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They've
4
completely
from-
turned.
Yes,
Right on.
I think 4
I
of them-
have no problem with it. It's just I don't try to
Oh, Jerry's on the TV.
choke it down my throat and be like, I gotta. Like, look, you're a dude. You're a chick.
Yeah.
You're not a
That's what
cat.
we were talking
You're not a
about.
dog.
So,
We're talking-
as a newly dad, and I got 2 little boys. One is going to be 2.
Wait a minute. We weren't talking about that.
One is going to be 1 in about 6 months or so, or less.
Oh, you're so screwed.
And you know, this whole narrative, this whole environment of stuff, and yeah, it's concerning. It's
absolutely concerning.
It's making you think
more
like,
than-
is that real? You know, right? Because there's a lot of hyperbole. There's a lot of talk.
That's a big word.
Sure. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna use a lot of them.
Hold on. Let me Google.
There-
This guy is a computer guy, so we got.
There's
All day.
a lot of you know, this is what's going on with the, you know, America, and you gotta save it, and this is, you know, you get the zealots on this one end, and you get the whole, you know, we're just humans and let us be on this other end, and it's just, there's just a lot to take in, and it's just made me more aware and more mindful of where I am within my own city and my district, and being more engaged.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is, there's a lot that'll tell you like this. It's not prevalent. It's not. It's not this. It's not that. But the thing is like there is a certain element of teachings and philosophy or ideology, the way the big term that everyone likes to use nowadays, where you have to be concerned. So with my girl and having our boys, and we have another boy much older. He's 9,
Yeah.
and the talk over the different table is like, do we put them in private school? Do we get them out of public school? And it just seems like
You need to get them out of public school. The way what's going on, you have to. I mean, the way you think, you have to get them out of public
Right.
school.
My son
So,
went to
You
public
have
school.
to pay for it. Oh, so
No, my son went to
of course.
private school. I mean, he went to private
so
school.
what?
Oh, okay, went to private
So
school.
what's
But he's
becoming?
still, I mean, he's a boy and he continues to be a boy, right?
Yeah.
So it's
But what is becoming very prevalent is just it's not even about the schools or their philosophies.
it's all about the
It's-
schools. What do you mean?
No, it's not. So it's more so about the actual teachers that are trying to implement
They're in the
their
school.
ideologies.
They're in the school.
and they are
It's about the school.
they've
The
infiltrated
principal allows them to do that, so it's about the school.
they've infiltrated many public schools.
Okay.
So you have to be
Public
very
schools,
concerned.
they're about the schools. The
And-
teachers are about the schools. You have to name the schools. It's about the schools. The schools allow that to happen. It's about the schools. It's not like, oh, you have your own section. No, it's a teacher's teaching something. A principal comes and says, that's not cool. You
They
can't do
can't,
that.
but they can't.
What do you mean they can't?
They cannot, because that's the thing. That's the way everything is nowadays. Where you can have this just extreme teacher that's gonna have these extreme ideologies, and the thing is the principal or the district or whoever cannot say anything, because if they do,
So it's about
they're
it's the
they're
school.
racist.
It's
They're
the school.
they're
then.
fill in the blank. They're this. They're that. So they self censor, which is such a nefarious thing nowadays that people rather stay silent or
No, you know what?
Unfortunately,
it's not
have to.
that they're silent. It's that they're being silenced. Like you have gay people that are like completely against it. They're just like, hey, you guys are showing these. Why are you talking to these little children about your guys' life? Like, oh, me and my husband. It's like when I was a kid, you go to school and you're like, oh, teacher, I went to the zoo with my parents. What'd you do? Nothing. I was home. Read chapter 12, and that was it. These teachers now are like, oh, well, I went with my, and I am not homophobic. It's just like you're trying to push. You're trying to push that on them so they can know, and they go farther than that.
But
And
what,
it's
what
like-
I'm getting at is the thing is that as a district, as a principal, as a head or union or what do they call it, this district council members or whatever to these schools, they're so scared. They're so frightened. They're just they.
Why are they fighting? Why are they
because
scared?
they're scared of the woke army coming after them.
What the what?
The woke army, or whatever you want to call them, whatever you want to label them, whether it's leftists, liberals,
But
progressives.
why are they scared of their jobs being threatened?
Because that is the reality that we're living in, and
What's the reality that we're living in?
what I'm trying to explain to you, that if they try to speak
You're
up,
not letting him talk.
right, what they're trying to, if they try to even say like, hey, you can't do that, the teacher or counselor or whoever can simply just say, hey, they're infringing on my rights or whatever the situation is, and they're so quick to just have this army come after them that they'd rather not even engage that type of a conversation, and it allows to just
Well, it's,
perverse our institutions.
you've heard how the FBI is in these meetings with school meetings where if they get out of hand or they question anything, they're arrested and they're being prosecuted and the FBI is involved. How ridiculous is that? How dumb! Like a parent saying, "Hey, I don't want my kid having to walk into a bathroom and some other kids shitting in a litter box because they think they're a fucking cat."
Those are extreme cases. And
Those are the cases.
Right.
Extreme. What do you mean extreme? Those are the cases.
I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to explain of like what happens in everyday That's disconcerting, man. And we've had those discussions with my girl, and it's just like, what do you do to that? If the school is gonna allow it or promote it in some cases, you know, where they champion it or encourage it, it's like, what do you do? You know, it's just it's concerning. I would hate to be in that situation as a parent of a little girl to try to explain to them that this individual views himself as a woman, and therefore they're gonna walk into the restroom.
Yeah, you can't. You know what?
and-
It's someone that does is really like, I want to be a woman. I feel like a woman. I've been my parents neglected it. They were just like, no, you're a boy. You're gonna be a boy. It sucks because it's like, this is how I feel though. But yeah, they're trying to get into a girl's bathroom, and it's like, dude, you're a boy. It's like, I don't know, but I'm looking at everybody like a girl. Like, I'm a girl. I'm not attracted to any of these girls. I'm just using the restroom. But they have to have a pattern or something that's gonna make it work for everybody. And it's like, they're pushing it so fucking hard, so fucking fast that everybody's like, no. You have the hard heads. You have the people that don't even look at it and they don't have empathy, and they're just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Like, what's wrong?
But you can't, because if you try to speak out against it, you get ostracized. You get labeled as
homophobic.
phobic, fill in the blank, you know, whatever it is.
Yeah, racist, bias,
Sure.
everything. Absolutely. Oh,
But-
absolutely.
For me, I think ultimately for me to just remove myself from that type of a conversation, and this is something that I've been speaking with my girl about, is that we're just going to put the boys in a private school. It's going to come at a cost, but ultimately it just makes things easier. We already understand
Isn't life
with
always
school
like that? Like, you got to pay for better. You got to pay for better, right? You always pay for private
Everything
school.
comes at a
but
cost.
now it's like, you're considering putting your boys into it.
I'm not considering. I'm going to.
Right. But you're you wouldn't consider it if this agenda was
I guess. I mean, I'm a fair, honest guy.
even
I
regardless
work
of the
hard.
felonies and all that other stuff. You're good.
No
You're
felonies.
good?
No felonies,
Oh,
but
my
I'm
God.
trying to do the best for my family and be there and supportive and provide and do
Right.
the best
No,
to be
absolutely.
the best human I see myself
So
as
you wouldn't,
being.
but you wouldn't be considering it if it was our America when we were kids. You know, we went to public school. You graduated from high school and then you went from there.
Well,
but now it's like, yeah, definitely, I'm gonna pay more money.
I could say for this, for our generation, the way we grew up, I think there's not a single generation moving forward that can live the way we lived, where
Of course not.
we
It's
got
never
to
gonna go
run,
backwards.
we got to just
Never.
play in the streets
No,
and do our
absolutely.
thing, and if it got dark, that meant you went
The
home,
past is
Yeah.
the past,
right?
of course. We're
Like
never
that
gonna go
was
back
that
that
was
way.
our
Yeah, but we
generation.
didn't have computers. We didn't have iPads. We didn't have switches. We didn't have.
Right, but it goes to my point. What I'm saying is that our generation, I think, is one of the last generations that
Yeah,
actually
and
have.
my point's telling
we
you,
got
like,
to have a
yeah,
childhood
you're talking about
where
our
we
past.
we enjoyed.
We have to look at the future.
being
Like, well, how are we
kids.
going to figure that out? What's the future going to be like? Fuck, you can't get a kid to go outside and play catch with you for the life. It's like pulling a nail out of their fucking foot for them to come out and, like, put your phone down, put your computer down, come outside. It's a complete opposite. Complete opposite. So yeah, it's like, and the parents are as well. They're on their phone too. We're on our phones. We're like, oh, okay, hey, come on. To feel like a good parent, hey, come on, let's go outside. No, I tried. And you're on your phone again. And it's like, oh, that goes with everything that happens around the world. We're like, holy shit, dude, did I show you the video of what happened in fucking Afghanistan? Or did I show you the video that happened in fucking Ukraine? Yo, check it out. Oh my God, that's devastating. And the next day, hey, did you see Kim Kardashian fucking
Do you do that with
her
your
ass
girls?
And, what?
Do you do that with your girls?
What's that?
What you just said.
Well, I have 22% with my girls. You have full custody of your boys.
Yes.
How much do you see your boys?
Every day, all the time,
Not every day.
every day.
Not every day.
Maybe
You didn't see them
once.
today.
Today, sure.
So it's not every day. You gotta
I'm
speak.
expanding my
when you gotta-
horizons here with Tim.
Expect them. Do whatever. There's days that you just don't go when you're just chilling at home.
I don't.
What do you mean?
I don't.
You don't what?
If I can be with my boys, I'm there with my boys.
Oh, of course. If I could be with my girls, I would be with my girls. But there's times that you're just at home and you're just like, oh, I'm chilling at home. I work from home and you're chilling at home. There's times that you just don't go. Sometimes you just chill.
Nope.
Absolutely there is. Absolutely there is. I mean, I'm not going to call you a liar, but you're lying right now. So we got to go there. That's fine.
I don't,
Sometimes
so-
you don't go. It's fine. Sometimes you don't go. You got out of work late and it's 5 o'clock. You don't want to go through the traffic. You're going to have your boys in a year. I'm sorry. In January, they're going to be living with you. So,
Every
yeah,
day.
absolutely.
So excited for that.
Yeah, every day. But don't get excited about what you were saying. You got to be...
All the time.
We got to earn what we have to earn. You say what you have to say. I have I'm separated, so, and I only have this percentage of the kids, and they're controlled by a phone,
Yeah.
Mom can control them. I mean, I'm not going to talk bad about her, but it's just like, man, if we both had 50-50, it'd be so much better. If everybody was just cool, just move on with your life. Nobody got beat up. There was no domestic violences. It was just, we just fell out of love. Hey, wouldn't you want, because I've seen mothers are just like, oh, dad doesn't come and pick up the kids, and here me and many other men are just like, hey man, give us the kids. Give us the kids, come hang out, absolutely. Hey, I'm going out with Lewis. He doesn't, he's single. And then I get the ex calling me like, hey, can you watch the kids tonight? In a heartbeat, hey, Lewis, I can't go. And he'll understand.
Yeah.
He'll be like, right on, I'm out. I'm going to go hang out with the other boys. And
I remember that.
yeah, but
You would
see,
do that.
And
Back when?
Yeah. So you're either a parent, you're not a parent. Some people are born to be parents. Some people are just not.
So what do you think, Tim, about this whole school craze with whether it's
I'm glad it's over. My son's done. My son's done with high school, done with college.
Right. No, but then when you become a grandpa, you're going to get right in the mix.
No.
What do you mean, no?
That's on him still. That's not me.
No, I'm saying when it does happen.
Oh, that's still
You're
him.
going to get right. You're going to get it right when it's like
No, I'm good.
hectic.
I'm good. Whatever they do, that's on him.
I understand that, but once he has a kid and you become a grandpa, that's your grandson,
Then I just spoil the kid.
you spoil the kid, right?
That's
Well, when
it.
the kid comes to you and is like, says
Spoil him.
something
Just
else.
Keep spoiling.
Oh,
him.
good.
Do that.
That's if my son.
he comes to you.
That's if my son has a kid. He doesn't want to have kids right
Right. Oh, we not.
Smart kid.
We all were
No.
just like.
now,
That's-
but he doesn't
yeah,
want to.
yeah.
He,
That's-
like
how old is
more,
he?
pretty much his generation. A lot of them don't want to have kids.
How old is he?
He's 29.
That's a good age. I mean, I didn't have my first child until I was 40, so
Yeah, this guy started late.
41. I'm sorry, 41.
This guy started late, and he has 2 beautiful little boys, and he has a stepson, and it's going to be an issue, right? You have a step-kid. You have to adapt
It's challenging.
to it.
It's
gotta be a
challenging,
challenge.
but
Those are the one things.
Yeah.
That's his only challenge, though. It's the step-kid, because he's been raised by mom and grandma. My challenge is just the exes. How to
How's
be
step-kid?
like. No, I have no step-kid.
I was a step kid.
You have a step-kid.
I'm a step kid.
You're a step-kid.
Both. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, right on. And how was that?
It's fine.
You had your mom, your stepmom, stepdad, what was
My
it?
stepmom,
And dad.
my dad, and then my mom,
Yeah.
and then
And you live more with who?
my mom.
With your mom.
But I went. My dad's like every weekend,
Right.
and
And
then
what's your relationship now like with them?
great.
No,
My
I'm saying,
stepmom.
like-
My stepmom's been like my mom the whole time.
She was awesome. She was cool.
Yeah, they
we
did.
were just like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
man, this is
my
cool.
mom and my stepmom talk fine.
not every.
good.
See,
I know.
see,
That's what I'm saying. It's
That's
different.
really good.
That's really good. That's
Right now, they'll call my mom. Will say I talked
Yeah.
to Lois. Then they'll talk, and they say
That's
they talk
putting
about
you,
they talk about
when
my
you were a
dad.
little kid,
that's good.
Yeah.
putting you in
That's
front of
rare.
everything, in front of everything, in front of their jealousy, in front of their stupidity of like, ugh.
Well,
Oh,
that's
God,
how it
the
should
one
be.
who took exactly, and a lot of people don't have that.
Now my
They don't have
stepmom's like, oh, man, maybe I should have lost.
that.
She got the
man,
prize. She got the
doesn't.
prize. Now
No.
she's like, oh man,
No, she loves that.
No, that's cool.
She does.
I mean, it's fun, man. At the end of the day, I got, you know, obviously I got three wonderful boys, and you know, it's just the challenging part is being the dad, and the complexities obviously that come with it, and just trying to be mindful of what it is that I do day in, day out with him, and just kind of being in the moment with him. And
Tell him about the stepdad. I mean, I'm sorry, you're the
Stepdad.
stepdad. Tell him about
No.
the real dad.
no, not here.
Yeah, this. What do you mean?
Well,
This is reality.
I mean, the thing
This
about
is-
like real dad, like the stepdad kid, because like my Jordan, he has a stepdad. Well,
Yeah,
not
of course.
stepdad. It's his
his
Jordan's mom. Jordan's mom has
husband
has a
or
boyfriend,
boyfriend.
and they have a kid.
Yes.
But it's fine. Like there's no problem. Me and
How
him.
old was Jordan when the new kid was
Say
born?
Chelsea's 5 years younger than Jordan. I think.
5 years. Okay, so
No, maybe yeah. I think
15,
25.
20. So that's a big.
Maybe about-
It's a big
Maybe
difference.
about
This guy has a 9-year-old stepson, and then he has the boys.
Sure.
Well,
I mean,
Jordan was
it
like
is what it
5
is.
years old
No,
when
it's not.
he was like 5 years
I'm
old
not-
when she had her
Yeah,
But I mean, it's fine. We have no problems. I don't have any problem with.
right. Because you're not looking for anything. You're not looking for.
No. Yeah,
there's,
me and her
people that
are me and her
looking for it.
me and
Or
her
you
are
have-
parents. Me and her are parents. That's
you
all.
have- okay, so this guy is like Matt's dad, and you and his ex is with you, and you're having kids, and you're having your own children, and it's like, oh, this guy's on the side.
He raised it like he's him Jordan. That's
He
his
was
dad,
raised-
and that's how it is. Like,
And stepdad loved him like.
yeah, even like their daughter. I talk to her like no problem.
No
you know
problem,
that she's
all
like
good.
whatever she needs. If she's there, she needs to talk to somebody. Whatever it is,
Right on.
me and
great.
Chelsea are fine.
Well, of course.
So there's no problem with
good.
that. So I have no problems. And like I go to the like they invite me to parties and whatever we do, it's all
Yeah.
good. It's like great,
Right.
So we all get along, and that's
Yeah.
why I would like
That's the goal.
that. Yeah,
That's
That's
the goal.
always the
But I
goal.
mean, it's
That's
not.
always
It's not
the goal.
always been that way.
Yeah.
Nothing is fucking perfect.
yeah. But
be
you want
real.
to. That's the best. That's how you want to treat it. So
Of course.
it'd be the best.
Of course.
So
but
that
it's
that way
not-
the kids don't have any problems because whatever you do
At
with
the end of the day, it's about them.
yeah.
Yes.
It's always
Yeah.
about
and you got to
them.
put yourself aside because
Price.
Let's talk about my situation.
let's
Oh,
go
let's
on
talk
to
about something
something
else. Let's talk about politics
oh wow,
or the United States of America. Is it still the United States of
it's a
America?
great country.
Can we say that?
It's a great country.
Can we talk about that? Look at my fucking
continue.
shit's all fucked up. My shit's all fucked up. I have.
I don't care.
Oh, well, see, then there you go.